RT, Ron Tannebaum. I'm co-founder of intherooms.com, and I have 36, almost 37 years of long-term recovery.
I'm Ken Pomerance. I'm the other co-founder of intherooms.com, and I've got 37 years of long-term recovery.
Hey everybody, my name is Paul Pellinger. I'm the co-founder and vision leader of Recovery Unplugged, and I just celebrated 13 years clean.
I remember it's at least a dozen years ago or longer that you were telling me your vision was to open up a treatment center based on music.
Yes.
I thought that was such a fabulous idea. I didn't know how you were going to do it, but I got to hand it to you. You did it very successfully, and you guys stand out head and shoulders above the rest of the treatment centers that we know of. I want you to tell us what Recovery Unplugged is all about and how it came about.
So I've been in the treatment field combating addiction and mental illness since 1989. I got very frustrated seeing people go to treatment, and even after they went to treatment, 90% of them were relapsing. I started experimenting with music in my group. By the way, I am not a musician. 90% of our clients are not musicians. This is music being used as a catalyst to not only engage the evidence-based models, but help the clients practice the principles that are behind the steps. Every asset that I needed as a clinician and a provider, music had, right? Music appeals to the same pleasure centers of the brain that drugs and alcohol do. So in essence, what we're doing at Recovery Unplugged is we're teaching clients a tool that they can use to make recovery more of a payoff than getting high.
Paul, during this crazy time that we're in, this pandemic, I know it's crazy for you, it's crazy for us, and it's crazy for everyone, especially people that are in the midst of an addiction and don't know what to do. How does Recovery Unplugged and music-assisted treatment touch them? Could you explain that?
Well, if you think about the classic signs and symptoms of what even addiction is, it's all about distorted perceptions, negative behaviors, poor self-image, low self-esteem. You combine that with the isolation that the pandemic has created. There's a lot of uncertainty and fear going on, not only in the country right now, but the world. So we need tools that will have the ability to help change our mood. Music, in my opinion, is the only form of communication that communicates to the soul.
What would you say to anybody out there that wants to get help but just doesn't know where to start?
If you want to be educated or gain some insight into maybe how your life is unmanageable as a direct result of your using and or abusing drugs and or alcohol, talk to somebody else. It reminds me of when I was in my throes of addiction and my parents would consistently confront me on it and I was able to rationalize it. But when my friend or an interventionist or people on this call confronted me, I was more open to listening to it. So the reality is that raising awareness, exposing the myths, seeing how it applies to you are certainly some of the things that you can look at that will help you get clarity on whether recovery is for you and is needed.
I think we had a great interview today with you and with us, three old friends in recovery. We just happen to be still in the movement. And I got to tell you, kudos for what you've done for the recovery movement. And you're blazing that trail. Everyone is really getting in tune with Recovery Unplugged. Thank you for coming on this show today with us, and I appreciate it.
So I personally wanted to thank you not only as friends, but giving me the opportunity to help when I can, and for what you guys do, because I know for sure you're helping people today and for years to come. Thank you.
Have a great day, guys.